Tuesday night. This is the place to be. There is no funner place to be on your Tuesday night than hanging out with us. So welcome to the Skin Scan Social. So my name is Rachel Wally, and I'm going to be kicking us off tonight, but congrats on being on. This is going to be great. So I will really quickly just kind of introduce you to my friends and give you a rundown on what's going to happen tonight. So I'm going to kick us off tonight, and then Rebecca is going to be going after me, and she is actually going to be walking you through how to use your app tonight. So hopefully you've gotten the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app downloaded, and Rebecca is going to walk you through how to read your results. Whitney is the genius who has the hardest job, which is managing the tech. That is not my job. And then she's going to be doing fun things at the end. And then Leora is here, and she is our product assistant tonight. So she is going to be charcoal masking, and you can just follow along with Leora tonight. But side note, she is the person to suck up to. So in the comments, you're going to get lots of tickets tonight. We're going to do a live giveaway at the end. And so she is actually keeping track of all your comments. And so just say, wow, Leora, your skin is so just radiant tonight. You know, do things like that, because she might like slide you another ticket or two. So anyway, that's the scoop. So with the Skin Scan Social, what is super exciting about it is if you have never had an opportunity like this before, this is a state-of-the-art technology. There is nothing like this Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. It blows my mind. So what's going to happen is you will actually hold it up to your face, and it's state-of-the-art breakthrough technology. It was developed in France. You can't go anywhere and do this unless you were at a dermatologist offices giving you a scan. And it will actually put your face in a database against 80,000 other facial profiles, compare it to that, and give you individual results. You can see your skin at the microscopic level. You're going to be able to keep your results. It's the funnest thing ever. So we're happy you're here. And you might be here for numerous reasons, but I will say that the two of my favorite reasons that you might be a part of tonight is because maybe you're a part of a virtual she show right now, and you're learning all about your skin this week. Or you could be, maybe you were surprised by a friend or a family member, and you were honored by being nominated for a friendship kit. And so you have all kinds of skin products that you get to experience because it came in your friendship kit. And if that's the case, congrats on being honored with that nomination. It just shows what an amazing woman you are. And how cool that someone in the world, when maybe you weren't thinking about her, she was thinking about you, and she thought enough of you that she wanted to do something special and surprise you. So I just think that's the coolest thing. So again, like I said, my name is Rachel Wally, and I live in Manhattan, Kansas. I've been building my business for 16 marvelous years. Believe it or not, I actually did not wear makeup really before Mary Kay. I actually went to college to be a fisheries and wildlife biologist, and I had no idea what to buy when I went to the store. I just usually picked the prettiest bottle that I liked, and that was my skincare routine. And so I actually was working about 60 hours a week as an education director at a zoo before Mary Kay. I had no intention of like actually doing this. I just really fell in love with the product, and I knew I wanted to use it forever and ever. But I absolutely fell in love with the culture. I love my friends. Before we hopped on, I was telling them I basically probably could not do a good job at my life if it weren't for them. And so we lift each other up and we make each other look good. And actually, literally and figuratively, we do that. And so, perks of Mary Kay world. So I now have 2 kids, and it's absolutely fantastic to just have the flexibility to, oh, you know how that is if you have kids. Yes. But it's just always been great. I love that it's always worked with my life, and it can be what I need it to be in any moment. And when I've needed to go on a vacation, I can just do that too. So anyway, so that's a little bit about me. So we are going to kind of tell you about this event. We love it because this is super fun tonight. You're going to learn so much. You're going to be like, what? I had no idea about this with my skin. And so your skin is going to give you some individualized results. And this is really awesome for our consultants as well, because this is amazing training. So again, ask lots of questions because that way consultants can learn how we would answer them. And then also, we just want you to have a great time tonight. We don't want you to feel weird at the beginning, like, you know, you don't need to buy anything. There's no pressure, anything like that. But we are going to have deals for you just because you obviously are here for a reason. And so we'll do that at the end. And so if there's something that you're like, girl, I need that moisturizer, seriously, then we got you. And if not, it's all good too. So we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping really quick. I alluded to it already, but how the tickets work tonight. Dun, dun, dun. So you are going to be, we're going to do live giveaway at the end. And so every time you comment, you are going to get an entry. And then every time you ask a product question, that's amazing training. So you're going to get a ticket for every product question. Every question that you answer. So we're actually going to be asking you questions. And so you can comment in the chat and we're going to be tracking that. And then also, because this is training, any question that you want to ask about Mary Kay, you get 2 entries because again, cool opportunity to learn live for consultants. So that's a little bit about how the tickets are going to work. And then the other thing that I brought up at the beginning is if you happen to be on right now, like I know Sage is on, and I know several of you are on, and you actually got nominated and surprised. That's absolutely one of my favorite things ever. So if you've ever gone through the Starbucks drive-through and someone bought your coffee, isn't that like the coolest thing ever? And you show up at the front of the line and you're like, what? What? Someone, oh, and it's just so kind. And so that's how some of you got invited tonight. And I just think that's the ultimate compliment because someone was thinking about you when you weren't necessarily thinking about her, and that you mean so much to someone else in the world. So we are doing friendship kits. And so this is why we asked you to have pen and paper ready to go, because you can nominate women in your life to receive their own surprise friendship gift. And I don't know if you know this, but National Compliment Day is coming up. And so it is absolutely my favorite thing. And so this is a great way to surprise some women in your life that you love, that you appreciate, or you admire for all the contributions that they make for you or your life. And so they can live anywhere to be nominated, and they just need to be 18. It doesn't cost you or them anything. And so all we need to start your nominations is you're going to grab your paper and pen, and you can work on this throughout the scan tonight. And so you would just write down their name. So if I were thinking of someone, I would say Catherine. And you could even say Catherine Wofile is her name. And Catherine is, so the second thing you would say is what you love or just admire about her. And Catherine is the most patient mother I've ever seen. Like, she is a saint. She actually has 7 boys. They keep trying for a girl. It's not happening. So I would say Catherine Wofile, most patient, kind, and loving mother I know. And then I would put her phone number, and then we'll text them and we'll surprise them. And that's my favorite thing, is we get to surprise them and say, you know, you were honored. What a huge deal. I don't know if you know this or not, but, and then it's really great. And so we get to customize a friendship kit for her based on what's important to her. And we pop it in the mail, and just, how cool. And so what we're going to do though, is when you nominate 10 women, you are automatically going to get a free gift tonight. And then also when you nominate 20 women, you will get 2 gifts tonight of your choice. And so Whitney has these, a lot of times these little bags, and you get to pick what you get to say pink, or you get to, do you want to tell them, Whitney? So cute.
Yes. So we have purple or we have pink, and each of them have a different gift in it. So when you get to 10 nominees, you're going to comment, you got to 10, and then which color gift you want. And if you get to 20, you can get them both. Yeah. And your consultant will let you know what the gift is once you get your nominations in. So pink, bright pink, or the bright purple bag, they're both different gifts.
So cute. So anyway, and again, congrats if you are here and you were nominated. What a cool thing. So be sure to comment when you get to 10, comment in the chat 10. And that way Leora can get all your tickets in, because you get one ticket for every nomination. And then here is your first opportunity for tickets again. So here's your question. First question that's being thrown out to you tonight would be, if time and money had nothing to do with it, what would your dream life look like? So I would love to hear it. I know we all would. It's fun hearing all of our dream lives. I would be on an ocean in a hammock with a drink. And I would be super amazing in a bikini. That's my dream life. It's not gonna maybe happen right now, but that's okay. We're working on it. COVID got the better of me. All right. So now, before I turn it over to Rebecca, I just want to go ahead and I want to show you some products that you might see in your scan tonight. So for those of you who have products in front of you, you can go ahead and you're going to look for your cleanser. And so it might say like 4-in-1 cleanser. And so you can go ahead and open that and you can start washing your face. So if you notice, you can watch Leora right now. Oh, Leora, you are so good at this. She is washing her face. This would be the time to comment. Wow, Leora, you are so good at washing your face. I've never seen anyone wash like you, Leora. That's what you're putting in the chat right now. And so you can start washing your face and following along with her. All right, so here's your quick overview of what you might see tonight. So your scan, actually, okay, so botanicals. This is the Botanical Effects line. This is a line where if it doesn't pick up a lot of like wrinkles, if it doesn't see a lot of aging in your skin, this tends to be a line that it might show up for you. And so this is what my daughter uses on her skin. She's, you know, a young teen. And so this is typically for more of a younger woman. And so it's like you just want clean, healthy skin. You might not be into anti-aging yet, but you really want a great, healthy skincare system for yourself. So that's the botanicals. Side note, probably isn't going to show up for you tonight, but we do have a men's line. So that's cool. So if you have any guys in your life that you love, there you go. Okay, now another line that people don't know a lot about that we have is we actually have a naturally line. And this is fascinating because basically when something is natural, it's not necessarily regulated. So for example, anybody can slap a label on anything and say it's natural. But this actually went through rigorous testing also in France, and it received an EcoCert through EcoCert, I always get it mixed up, but anyway, it got the seal. It's a big deal. And so we have a naturally line if that's kind of important to you. And I love our naturally line. We also have a repair line. So this might show up for you tonight. So our repair line is going to be if you have more significant aging in your skin. And so if it picks up maybe a higher degree of wrinkles, which Rebecca is going to tell you that's a no word, but I just said it, you know, whatever. So that's what the repair line. So if your repair line pops up, it's more for mature skin in the aging process. So that will be your TimeWise repair. We also, you might see the clear proof line. Clear proof is if it's going to pick up, oh, Leora is going to be taking off her eye makeup. She is shaking her bottle, and here we go. So good job, Leora. So this is the line if you have a lot of acne prone skin, awesome line for you. So Leora is actually going to be modeling the charcoal mask tonight. So you'll be able to see that in action. It's one of probably everybody's favorite products. So that's the Clear Proof line. And then the other line that if you happen to have products at home, what you might have gotten in your friendship kit or, you know, what She Show kit, whatever it may be, odds are this is what you might have to look at, or this is what might show up on your scan. So this is what's called our TimeWise 3D Miracle Set. And what's so great about this is it's called TimeWise because it's wise with your time. So it does like 11 different things for your skin, but it's only 4 products. And so this is if you're a multitasker, I mean, this is the multitasking skincare set for you. So who wants to spend hours in front of their sink washing? Like no one. And so this is an effective line. So the cleanser, what it does is this is a 4-in-1 cleanser. It does 4 things in one step. What I love about it is instead of just cleaning your face like a windshield wiper, it actually cleans 3 layers deep. It also has an exfoliator in it. I love that the little beads that you'll see in this, they're actually made from plant wax. They're plant wax little beads. And so it's literally rolling a layer of dead skin off your face. So this is the ultimate cleanser that's super gentle. Okay. Then what it has in it is, so in the morning, you'd wash your face and put day cream on. If it was nighttime, you'd wash your face and put your night cream on. So it's very simple. You're just morning, night, morning, night. So the day cream, what everyone loves about this is it's super potent. You only need literally like a pea-sized amount of this. So you get it and you just do dots all over your face and neck, and then you rub it in. So this system lasts a super long time because it's very effective. It doesn't have fillers, lasts forever. This is actually made with cactus. So if you think of a cactus blocking the sun all day long, that's what it's doing for your skin. It's protecting the moisture barrier of your skin. It's SPF 30, which is the recommended SPF for your face in the day. And it's broad spectrum, meaning it blocks the UVA and UVB rays. So it is a moisturizer and a protector all at the same time. At night, you're going to wash your face and you'd put your night cream on. Why? Because it's night. And so this is made with Japanese apricot. And so that's highly, it's one of the highest things in nature with tons of antioxidants. So all night long, it's repairing the damage that happened to your skin. And then finally, eye cream. So Rebecca is going to knock your socks off with eye-blowing knowledge about your eyes. And so eye cream is super important. And now this set actually comes with an eye cream because they found in the 5 years of research that it took to make that under eyes are really one of the most critical places on your skin that needs extra care. And so now the Miracle Set actually comes with an eye cream. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to the lovely Rebecca, and it appears that it might be time to begin masking. You are so cute. Okay, so I will turn it over to Rebecca and she can give you next steps.
Yay, awesome. Thanks, Rachel. Well, welcome everybody. I'm so excited that you are on. Happy Tuesday evening. Happy Skin Social. So I'm going to be walking you through your scan. And like Rachel said, hopefully you have already washed your face. It does help to have a clean face to do the scan. We want to just, even if you didn't have makeup on today, you just want to wash your face. It's the end of the day, so relax with us, wash your face. You also may need to move locations if you're not in a bright light area. Like you want to be in really bright light for the scan to work really well. So wash your face. The bathroom actually works really well. Usually it's very bright light in there. So if you need to move to the bathroom, start washing your face if you haven't already. And I will share just quickly a little bit about me, and then we'll open up those apps and get scanning. But my name is Rebecca. Like I said, I have been with Mary Kay for 10 years, which is always so crazy for me to say, because when I started Mary Kay, I honestly thought I was going to play with this business for like 6 months and 6 months ran into a year. The reason why I jumped in was because I fell in love with the products. I was in college. I was working 2 part-time jobs. I was super busy. So I really didn't have the time for anything else in my life, but there's no quotas in Mary Kay. And I heard at the first event that I went to try the products, I heard that consultants in Mary Kay make 50%. And that also means that they get a 50% discount. And as a poor college student, I was way more excited to get all my products half price. I knew that my best friend would probably buy the products from me, that my mom would probably buy the products from me. And I honestly didn't know a ton about makeup either, a lot like Rachel. And so I was like, this will just be fun. This will be a fun experience. But quickly realized that Mary Kay was so much more than I ever thought. Quickly realized that there was a whole career level in Mary Kay. I was going to school for business management. I thought that I wanted like that corporate job. That was it, like corporate job. I didn't know really what I wanted to do. That's why I picked my degree in business management. But quickly realized that Mary Kay had so much to offer, and you were able to have an executive level income, but by working the hours around your life. And I was really attracted to that. And so I ended up promoting up to more of the leadership side. I'm doing Mary Kay more full-time while I was still in college. And so that's what Rachel, Whitney, and I all do. We all obviously still sell the product. We have customers that we take care of. Some of my best customers are women I met my first year 10 years ago, and the product runs out and they continue to buy, and it's 50% every time that they reorder. But that's kind of like my fun money. And my major role in Mary Kay now is to train and support and lead the women in my organization, which equals the executive level full-time income. And that is really where my passion is. But it is so fun to have just the fun money. And so my question for you is, if you had the time, you could find just an extra 2 to 4 hours a week that you could do something like Mary Kay. On average, just with our products and the reorders and all of that, that would just on average, on the low end, that would be an extra $600 a month. I want to know, what would you do with that? Like, what would you do if I was giving you $600 and I said, this has to be fun money. This is not your bill money. This is not your, paying off debt money. This is your fun money. I saw in the comments for the question that Rachel had for Dream Life, I saw some things like shopping. So I want to know, like, what are you shopping for? What are you buying? What would you be doing with that? So that is my question for you for 2 tickets. Leora is watching. And then what I want you to do is I want you to open up our app. So we have the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer app. Hopefully you already have that downloaded. And go ahead and pop that open. And we are going to walk you through the scan. So it's going to give you some prompts as you open that up. And this is what you're going to see. So you're going to see the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer. It gives you a couple prompts. You just have to hit let's begin. And then what you're going to do is you're going to choose your skin type. So you're just going to click if you're dry, normal, oily, or combination. So click the one that's you. You're going to click let's get started. And then you're going to see this little grid, and you're going to line that grid up with your face. So again, bright light is easiest. You're going to just hold it up. It's kind of easiest if you kind of hold it up as if you're taking a selfie. So selfie to the Skin Analyzer app, and you're going to line your face up, and it's going to give you 3 checks as you hit enough light. Once your eyes are aligned and your face is aligned. So you do want those lines to go just right below your eyes. You want your face to be completely full, filled into that oval. And then again, you're going to need that lighting to be bright enough so it can see below the surface of your skin. It can give you your whole in-depth look. And then once all 3 of those things happen, you're going to be getting a check mark for each one, and it's going to like snap your photo. It's going to like capture your skin analyzer. So go ahead and do that. It will like maybe just take a second. And then once it captures it, then it might just take 1 little second, and it's going to bring up some information for you. So once it takes it, then we're going to show you what you're going to see. So it's kind of like a grading system. And we're going to be going through the different grading systems for uneven skin tone, texture, eyes, and wrinkles or elasticity. And so those are going to be your 4 categories. And for each one, you can click it, and then you're going to see your picture, and it's going to show you kind of the areas for that category. So if you start with the uneven skin tone, you'll click it, and then you're going to see little white grids that are marking any place that you might have some uneven skin tone. And then you can click more information. And the more information button is cool because it actually kind of explains to you how that happens, like why you might have some uneven skin tone. And then it's also going to give you recommended products. And so the most common product for uneven skin tone, what we're seeing the most commonly is recommended, is our deep cleansing charcoal mask. And so that's what you saw Leora putting on. And so if you do have samples with you tonight, if you got a pamper pack, you should have a charcoal mask sample, and you can go ahead and put that on. So the charcoal mask is awesome. The charcoal mask is actually an activated charcoal. So it's going to be pulling it's like a detox that is pulling the impurities from your skin. But the reason why this is so great for the uneven skin tone is our charcoal mask is not only going to be like the detox, but it also actually helps with the like complexion of your skin, like the texture piece of the skin tone of your skin, uneven skin tone. And the reason why it works for that is because it actually has honeysuckle and navy bean extract in our charcoal mask, which is super interesting. But navy bean actually helps with uneven skin tone. And so it's going to help to clear out, have a more even skin tone. So as you're putting this charcoal mask on, some people like to put it all over their face, and some people like to just do it more in the T-zone. So you can choose whatever works best for you. A lot of times, if you're more oily, you'll definitely want to do the whole face. If you feel like you might have some uneven skin tone through your whole face, put it all over like Leora did. But if you feel like you just really have more targeted areas, some people will just do it on the T-zone. And you're just going to put a real thin layer on. You don't have to put it on really thick. You don't really need to rub it in. You just kind of put it on and leave it on. And then what's going to happen is it's going to be like a science experiment. So we're going to be checking in with Leora tonight. If you don't have your own mask, you're going to be able to see what it does. But what's cool is it shows you what's kind of happening below the surface based on what your mask is doing in different areas. So for the first thing you're really going to notice is it shows every pore on your face, like pores that you probably didn't even know you had. They're going to be like highlighted because it's detoxing from those pores. Any place that stays a little bit wet, like the mask doesn't completely dry, those are areas where you might have a little bit more oil. And then any place that's kind of like turns white, that could be a breakout that you have below the surface. And so this is an awesome product because it like speeds up the period of time that you have the breakout. On the screen though, we do have some pictures before and after, again, with the uneven skin tone. This is a great example. This customer had years of rosacea, and after 2 weeks of the charcoal mask, you can see how her skin tone got unbelievably better. Totally took away the redness in her skin. And same thing with this other picture. You can just see some like kind of some imperfections, discoloration that completely went away as well. So this is like instant gratification. We love the charcoal mask for that reason. And so as you put it on, you're just gonna leave it on, and it needs to sit for about 10 minutes. And then we'll check back in and we'll wash this off here shortly. So the question that I have for you, again, we have questions, so you want to be commenting these on our little chat, is I want to know if you've ever tried a charcoal mask before. And let us know like maybe what kind of charcoal mask you used. It's very common. A lot of charcoal masks are like the peel off ones, and you see like the Facebook videos of someone peeling it off and they're like crying as they do that. So that like totally takes away the pampering opportunity. Ours is not a peel off. Ours will wash off. And that is actually really important because anything with a peel off can actually stretch out your pores more. So you really don't want to go for anything that's a pull off mask. So go ahead and comment. Let us know if you've ever tried a charcoal mask. And then we're going to go back to your app here. And the next one on our app for the grading is texture. So same thing, you're gonna be able to see your grading. It goes from low, moderate to high. It kind of shows you where you're at for texture. You will see a picture where it picks up on any areas that you have texture. So you can see like on Whitney's, it is picking up like her eyelashes, her hair, but then on your face, it's gonna do a grid for any places where there's actually texture on your face. And then you'll be able to click again, for the more information will show you your recommended products. And the most common product for this one is our microdermabrasion. So some of you might have a sample for microderm. If you do, since you have your charcoal mask on, you could just try it on your hand just to feel it. If you don't have one, no worries. To describe the microdermabrasion, it is like super gritty. It feels like sand. And so what it's doing is it's gently taking away 2 to 3 layers of your dead and dry skin. And so for that reason, it's going to be amazing for texture. It's really gentle, but you will just use it once to twice a week. You want a few days in between. You don't have dead skin that you need to be taken off every single day. But when microderm first came out, you'd have to go get it done. So it was usually like in a setting of a spa or a salon or the dermatologist's office, and it's pretty expensive. I live in Omaha, Nebraska, and I have heard anywhere from $80 to $150 a treatment. They usually call you back several times a year, 4 to 6 times to get the full benefits. But the great news is the patent was lifted. Mary Kay was able to stick the exact same thing in a bottle. This treatment has over 36 treatments in it. And so it's less than $2 a treatment. And it's totally like instant gratification. So you would use it on your face. You'd be taking off that dead skin. It's going to be totally helping with the texture of your skin. Really great for scarring. You can see that on the screen. She had quite a bit of scarring, and it definitely got better just after a couple of uses. And so this is a huge difference for texture. Yay. All right. We'll move on then to the next one. Oh, I guess I have another question for you. We don't want to miss out on your opportunities for you to get extra entries. So question again is if you've ever had a microdermabrasion treatment. So again, most commonly you would go get it done. So let us know, did you go to a spa, a dermatologist? Have you had a treatment done before? Let us know in the chat. And then we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one on your app under the summary is eyes. So same situation where you can click it. You're gonna see it mark out any place that you have some aging going on for your eyes. It's gonna grade you, and then you'll be able to click for more information and get recommended products. This is a one that sometimes makes people sad, but don't be sad because any damage that has already happened, we can reverse it. The skin around our eyes is less than a rose petal of thickness. And so for that reason, we see a lot of aging first around the eyes. Kind of a sad fact, but eye cream is actually already recommended by the age of 16. And I know that at 16 years old, most of us had, bigger fish to fry. We were not worried about eye cream. We were worried about like if you were going to get a car to drive. So the good news is if you didn't start using an eye cream soon enough, we can take away that damage. And Rachel showed you the eye cream. You do have samples of the eye cream, but the most recommended product actually that really helps to quickly take away some of that aging is our hydrogel eye patches. So this is going to be a treatment product, just like the charcoal mask and the microdermabrasion. The hydrogel eye patches are little pink jellies. They're sparkly. You put them underneath your eyes, and they're going to sit there for about 10 to 20 minutes, and they're going to help with the puffiness. So Whitney has a little jar there that they come in. They're just, so does Leora. They're like soaked in this amazing solution. They're super fun. Some people keep them in the refrigerator. You can do that too, to just like add the boost of cooling, and you just pop them underneath your eyes. So you can see they're jelly. It's hard to see, but they're actually pink and glittery. I just think that makes it even more fun. They're pink and glittery. They are really fun to use with the charcoal mask. So that's how I like to use it. Like Leora has our charcoal mask on. The nights that I'm doing the charcoal mask, I will also pop on my little hydrogel eye patches and like take a bath or something. It's like the most pampering opportunity for you. But these are going to be just an instant boost of anti-aging for your eyes. It's going to take away darkness. It's going to help with fine lines. It really helps with puffiness. But what we love about it is it's like an instant fix. And so we have started to get creative. They're meant for under your eyes, but if you have some lines around your eyes, we have people popping them on like on top of their eyes as well. Or you could do like around your lips if you're starting to notice some smile lines, because it has that amazing anti-aging in there that you can use them all over. So those you would just keep on for about 10 to 20 minutes as well. You can see this before and after of the puffiness of the eyes. It's crazy. If you wake up and you have puffy eyes, you throw those on and the puffiness is away immediately. So we love those bad boys. Yay. All right, and then we're to the last one here on your app, which is on your app, it's going to say wrinkles. Like Rachel said, we think that's a bad word, kind of. So we typed that as elasticity. And so again, on your app, you're getting your little scale. You're going to show you where you're at for elasticity. And what's cool about this one is this one really is showing you things that you might not really be aware of. Like you might have kind of noticed some things going on with your eyes or whatever, but with the elasticity / wrinkles, it's showing you where they're starting to even come before you necessarily even see them. So it's showing you what's happening below the surface. Any aging in our skin does happen first below, and it's like coming to the surface. And so the great news is, again, you can reverse it before you ever see it. When you click more information on this one, again, it will give you recommendations for you. There's a couple different products. We do have a new clinical solutions retinol, and I have been noticing that one has been commonly shown. And then the other one that we're going to feature tonight is our glycolic peel. So the glycolic peel is, again, another treatment. You're going to see some before and afters on this one, but this is like a facial peel with the glycolic acid. That actually makes it very gentle. So you can use, again, this as a treatment once to twice a week. Ours has calming botanicals extracts in it, so it's gentle enough to use. Unlike if you went to get something similar done, at a spa again or a dermatologist's office, the similar thing to that would be like a chemical peel, which can be kind of harsh. This one just gently dissolves away the dead skin, which is going to help bring out that fresh new skin that no longer has the problems with elasticity / wrinkles. So it's going to be like fresh new skin. It's like a rebirth for your face. Again, it's kind of like a mask. You don't see it. You just put it on a really thin layer. You let it sit for about 10 minutes and then you wash it off. And then that's when the rebirth happens. So it's like a miracle. It's a miracle treatment that you can add into your routine. Again, we have before and after. So we even have a before and after on hands, which is crazy. I have also seen, it's again meant for your face, but I have seen people use this on their feet, and like the heel of your foot, you know how dead and dry skin that becomes, and you go to if you get a pedicure, they have to like shave that dead skin off forever. I've seen people use this on their feet, put socks on, and it's like they just got a pedicure. We do have a before and after though of a face, what it's meant for. You can see she has not only fine lines happening, but she also has a lot of sunspots and just some damage to her skin. And it's incredible the difference from using this. So we love the glycolic peel. It's another amazing one. Also on our screen right now, if you're wondering why there's a cantaloupe, this is just showing the differences between our different treatments. So in the first one, that is from using our Skinvigorate cleansing brush. So we do have a cleansing brush. If you're not familiar with a cleansing brush, that's just going to give you an even deeper clean. Using a cleansing brush actually will take off 87% more of just your makeup, dust, dirt, just all the gunk on your face. And so the cantaloupe got more clean from using a Skinvigorate brush. The next picture is with the microdermabrasion. That was that gritty one that I talked about. So you can see kind of like started to scratch the surface of the cantaloupe. But in that last picture, that is a revealing radiance facial peel. So again, it's like the dissolving, it completely is taking away those outer layers. And so that is what it did on the cantaloupe. You're seeing that fresh fruit appear from using the facial peel. So you can see the difference. All of them are great. They're just for different needs, for different reasons that you need them for your skin. So they all work together, which is so cool. So that is the elasticity. So now what I'm going to have you do is if you go back to your app, you're going to click. So you were looking through your summary where it was grading you on each one. Then in the middle, there's a button that says your regimen. You're going to get a whole list, not only of as you were going through, but you're going to see every single product that is recommended for you. So you're going to find like your personalization regimen based on your results. And what we want you to do is we want you to click that, and then you can like take a screen share of that or send it to your consultant. And we would love to see that. That really helps us because the products that we feature on our skin scans are the most common products that we're seeing women being recommended. And that continues to change. Like I mentioned, the Clinical Solutions, that's a new product. So we would like to know just kind of what's most common. So if you send that to your consultant, you're going to get 5 entries, immediately 5 entries into our grand prize drawing. So once you do that, you can, again, you can just take a little picture of it, or you can click share and then comment done. You're going to comment done, and Leora is going to be watching for everyone who is sending that to their consultant, and she will give you 5 entries for that. Just comment done. Yay. And then we're going to check in with Leora. We're going to check out her masking situation she has going on here. Yay, Leora. I can see it changing colors.
You're looking good.
Let me get a little closer. I have like,
personal.
you know, I have some hormonal changes, so now I'm like breaking out like everywhere, like all the way out there, and like up here on my forehead.
So I'm seeing, do you have a little bit more oily skin, Leora?
Only in my T-zone normally, but I'm going through some hormonal stuff right now, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of.
I'm noticing it looks like it didn't completely dry, like you said, in your T-zone. And so that tends to be where it's pulling those oils out to change that situation.
I know.
I love it.
Needs to go.
That's what's so fun about the charcoal mask though, right? Like whenever I feel like a breakout coming on, I'm like, okay, charcoal mask. Now I can know that it's going to go away. It's like that process. Yay. So if you guys have your charcoal mask on, if you had the sample for that, go ahead and check out your own mask, see what's happening. And then if you feel like it's dried, if you feel like what tends to happen is it starts to get hard to talk and then you know it's time to wash it off. So feel free to go ahead and wash it off. I like to just use like a warm washcloth. You need a lot of water and you can just wash that off. And then as you're doing that, I want to remind you that you have the opportunity right now to be nominating the women in your life to have an experience like this. So they get the pamper pack, you get to pick a bag. So again, pink or purple. Once you get 10 names, you get to pick. 20 names is both. So keep working on that. Don't forget, we need their name. You can give a compliment or a reason why you love them, and then just their phone number, and we just text them and let them know they were gifted. So there's no obligation to them, but everyone is always so excited to be known that they were thought about, and you thought of them. So keep writing those women down. And then we're gonna wrap it up with your moisturizer and your eye cream if you have the samples with you. And so again, the most common products is our TimeWise 3D set. And Rachel was explaining those at the beginning. If you have samples, you do have enough in those samples to get you a couple of uses. And so hopefully you still have some of the cleanser left, and you can use the day moisturizer tomorrow. You can wash your face and put on the day moisturizer. Like Rachel said, that's more your protection moisturizer. But since we're getting ready for bed together tonight, we're putting on the night cream. And so go ahead and take that sample and you're gonna put that all over your face. It doesn't take a lot. Like these little bottles, if you can tell kind of the size of these, we have no added fillers in Mary Kay. So these bottles last you a good 5 to 6 months. And everything also, I always like to mention this, but everything in Mary Kay also has 100% guarantee. So there's no added fillers. They're going to last you a long time. There's a guarantee if you need to change formulas or whatever. So just take a little bit of the night cream, put like a dot on your forehead, cheeks, chin, go ahead and rub it in. This will be your night moisturizer for your skin type. It comes in 2 formulas, normal to dry or combo to oily. And like Rachel said, this is like your fixer. So it's your beauty sleep in a bottle. It's going to be working while you're sleeping tonight to take away those damages that have started to occur. And then also you can put on your eye cream. So again, that skin is less than a rose petal in thickness. And so we have our 3D eye cream here in the picture. There was also a repair eye cream and another little eye treatment. We have lots of specialized eye products because that skin is so important. But you probably have this sample for the 3D eye cream. For that one, you're just gonna take a little bit, put it on your ring finger. You're gonna kind of dab it between your ring finger. This is actually your weakest finger. And so we just wanna be really gentle. Leora is putting hers on and she's just gonna pat it all the way around her eyes to protect that eye area, help with the fine lines and moisturize that eye area. So you can see she's just doing a really gentle tapping motion. We don't want to pull or tug at those eye area because it's so delicate. And twice a day for an eye cream as well. Super important because remember that skin is so delicate and you really should have started using an eye cream long ago, but it's okay that you didn't. We just want to take care of those eyes right now. So put on the eye cream as well. And then we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to pull up Whitney next, and she's going to show you, she's going to be your best friend. She's going to show you some specials, and she's going to wrap this party up.
Okay, gotta take myself off mute. So I just wanted to pamper myself tonight, even though Leora is a beautiful product model. I was like, I'm gonna put some patches on because I like it. But what's really cool, you guys, is they stay on so well. They don't like move around on your face, so you can do the laundry or a bath or watch a show or do the dishes, and they're not going anywhere. So I had one of my friends that was, we were driving to a conference. She's like, I just kind of wore them all the way here. She was on the road for a few hours and she just wore them in the car. I'm like, perfect. So, so they're very, very pampering. But a little bit about me. I am in Omaha, Nebraska as well. And my background is in psychology and education. I left my corporate job. I was the director of an education center. I left there 10 years ago now. I was 25 when I left to do Mary Kay full time, supporting myself as a single woman at that point, and just turned 35 a few weeks ago. So 10 years full time with Mary Kay. My husband actually proposed to me at my car party. So we earned free cars in Mary Kay, which I know is not a surprise. Many of you know about the pink Cadillac. So we actually have multiple different types of cars that we can earn. all different colors and range of vehicles. And so my very first car was actually a white Chevy Malibu. And so at the car party, when I picked it up at the dealership, they always throw us a party. And that was when my husband proposed, which was very sneaky of him because he knew that I would like not be expecting that because I was so, excited about the car and everybody being there and my first vehicle and all of that. So very, very smart on his end. So he proposed to me there, and then I continued that same year to earn my next 3 cars. So I earned all 4 vehicles in that same year. And when I think back on that, like that year we planned a wedding, we bought our first house, we moved to a different city. I planned the wedding also and bought the house, in a different city. So like driving back and forth, it was like an hour from where I grew up, where we lived. And so like really, those of you that are planning a wedding or buying a house, like both those things can be like full-time jobs in themselves. Like there's just so much involved, and especially when it's an entirely different city from where you live, it's a lot. So I look back and I'm like, I don't even know how that happened. Just Mary Kay is amazing, because it was a really exciting year. So I earned my first 4 cars. We picked up my pink Cadillac right before the wedding. So it was perfect. It arrived like right before the wedding. So we had it for our wedding pictures. And now I'm in my 7th 3-car beautiful pink Cadillac. And so the cool thing is, you guys, we get a new one. You can upgrade, your vehicles as you earn the next one. But then once you hang out at whatever vehicle you're at, or you're at the Cadillac, then you get a new one every other year. So you just swap it out. Like as soon as it starts to smell like French fries, or like I have a preschooler, and so there's like Cheerios everywhere and like unknown smells coming from different places. And so after that starts to happen, like you just swap it out and you get a brand new one. So like you go to upgrade your phone and you upgrade your car. So we're always in a brand new vehicle. They pay the taxes, licensing, registration, insurance, like it's completely covered. It's just like the biggest, most amazing blessing, and really just a financial advantage, because I'm not a numbers person, but my husband is. And so he's always like, the money that we save by driving a free vehicle is almost going to like pay for my son's college education just by itself, because that's so much money. And because not only are they paying all those expenses, but when you think about it, like we never have to buy new tires or windshield wipers even. I mean, like you're just always in a new vehicle, so you don't have maintenance kind of issues either that you have to worry about, which is also a blessing. So so I want to know from you in the chat, would you take a free car, or they give us the cash option? So let's say you have like a huge family, or you have a vehicle that's completely paid off that you're just in love with and you cannot part with, and you just want to stick with that and you want to take the cash instead. So if I didn't take my Cadillac, it would be an extra $900 onto my check every month. And I would do that for 2 years. And then if I decided after that 2 years I wanted to take a free car again, probably even during the 2 years, I think at any point you could decide, hey, you want to take the free car, and then they'll let you do that. But you have that option to do cash instead of the vehicle. So I want to know what you would do. Would you do the cash? Would you take an extra $900 added to your paycheck every month? Or would you take the free car? And remember, like taxes, licensing, registration, insurance, like those things are nice to have those things covered. Like I haven't had to pay for any of those kind of things in years now. So it is a blessing, but it just depends on your lifestyle and what you do and what season of life you're in. I feel like that's a really big aspect of it, is that what you want out of it. What I wanted out of it when I was in college is different than what I want out of it now. And so you get to kind of choose what's best for you and your family in this season. So that's my fun question for you. And so I'm going to be one of your new best friends, because I get to talk to you about how you can save some money this evening. So if you did fall in love with, which I know that you did, because I'm here and I'm like watching the chat go, and everybody is like loving all the products you're trying, or you're watching Leora model, or myself tonight. So if you're falling in love with anything, I want to show you how you can get a really good deal tonight. Only you can take advantage of this. So I'm going to screen share here. And I think I'm going to show you before and after pictures of this Miracle 3D set really quick, because how bomb is that? These are showing you after just like a couple weeks, 5 weeks, 8 weeks, 4 months. Because the cool thing is that all of our products, you see immediate, like instant gratification, but then the longer you use it, the more results you start to see from it. And so I love that these pictures kind of demonstrate that. There's another one here that's showing you specifically like the eye area after using the eye cream for a minimum of 12 weeks. It's really, really awesome. Okay, so scroll here. All right, here are some fun specials for you tonight. And so you're getting a session survey from your consultant. She should have texted you, messaged you a link for her session survey. So if you do not have that yet, message her and be like, hey, woman, need my link, okay? So in your link, it's gonna walk you through some feedback questions from us just to get some more information. The information goes to your consultant, but she relays to us just kind of your feedback and all of that. And so on there, though, it's going to give you the opportunity to select any of these bundles if you choose to take anything home tonight and take advantage of the specials tonight. That's where you'd be able to do it. But if you're not choosing to do that tonight, totally okay. Still fill out the session survey because that counts for her for you being on tonight. So there are at the top, there's the different skincare collections that Rachel went over in the beginning. And then the next row is giving you some of those supplements and things that we were talking about that maybe some of these items showed up on your scan results. The microdermabrasion or the vitamin C serum, or maybe the eye set, multi-masking with the charcoal mask and our moisture renewing gel mask, and getting that cool applicator that you saw Leora using, or the peel. And so how this works is you can kind of mix and match and bundle things together. So let's say you wanted to do like the Miracle set, which by itself would normally be $124, is what it's valued at there. But let's say you wanted to bundle it with the eye set, which would be $67, and the glycol peel there. And so together, that's like $250 some or something. Again, remember, I don't do numbers. So something along those lines. But here, you'd be able to get it for $199 by bundling it together. And then in addition to that, you would also get our roll-up bag half off, which is amazing because this guy opens up like this, and the pocket just tear right off. And here is the coolest thing. These things are dishwasher safe. So if you've ever like traveled or like ran to the gym or something like exploded in your makeup bag or like your travel bag, you just pop it in the dishwasher, and this can go in the laundry machine, and then voila, you've got like a perfectly new clean bag. I have these all over my house for everything. They're really great for Hot Wheel carts or Legos or toy dinosaurs or nail polishes. Like I literally have them everywhere to store because they're so nice. You just roll them right up, stick them inside the cupboard. Like if you look in my linen closet, most people have like baskets or, you know, it's organized. Mine's like roll-up bags, like so many roll-up bags everywhere in this house. So you can never have enough of them, but you would get it half off with any of those. Or if you did the Pamper Yourself, you did the 6 bundles or the 8 bundles, you would get it for free in addition to getting the discount. So if you have specific questions about the products, you can definitely put them in the chat or ask your consultant if you need some help kind of putting together your bundles. But the really cool thing, you guys, is that everything is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. So you're never going to have products that are just sitting in your junk drawer. Like if it didn't work for you, like it wasn't the right formula or the right shade or something, your consultant can totally swap that out and make sure you're getting the best products for you. And we can mix and match things with the skincare and allow you to really get a customized routine that works for you. So you're going to go ahead and fill out that session survey for your consultant, and then don't forget to finish your nomination. So if you're still writing down the names you haven't quite finished yet, you have until midnight to continue to do that, and then you'll just let your consultant know when we send her the names and numbers which color bag you want, or if you got to 20 that you want both. And you'll be able to do that. And then if you decided tonight, like, hey, you guys look like a lot of fun, I want to be your friend, you want to join our Very Q family, we are giving a welcome gift tonight. The charcoal mask will be your welcome gift if you decide that you want to get started tonight, which the really cool thing is, like, guys, it's $30 to give this a shot. And there's no risk, zero risk. Like, there's no like monthly fee, annual fees. We don't have any quotas. So there's nothing you have to do. Like, you don't have to sell a certain amount. You don't have to hold so many appointments or Zooms or lives or any of those kind of things. Like, it's totally up to you what you want to do. Basically, if you haven't done anything with your business in an entire year, then your consultant number just expires and you could sign back up again later if you want to. Like, there's really literally no downside to it. So if you decide, like, hey, this looks like fun, I want to learn a little bit more, let your consultant know. If you decide you want to join us tonight, you get the charcoal mask as your welcome gift from us. So there we go. Leora, I'm going to let you jump in. And were there any questions? I wasn't able to watch the chat while I was talking that we need to address, or did you guys get them all taken care of?
Rachel was really good at staying on top of those. So yeah, I think they've been answered.
Perfect. Okay, great. I'm going to let you do our drawing then.
Perfect. I've got everybody's entries in for filling it out and submitting it to their consultants. So I got all of those. Let me just share real quick. Okay. Let me give it a little shuffle. Everybody can see the wheel. Okay, here we go. Yay. Kylie.
Yay.
Awesome. Yay, congratulations, Kylie. So just get your, make sure your consultant has your address and she will get that to one of us, whoever the director is, and we will get that prize out to you. So thanks so much for being on with us tonight, you guys. It was super fun.